Joining us for another episode of Iron Panther Presents. Today we shall be discussing The Oval, season 7, episode 7. And there's so many different things going on. Like, once again, this is a awesome season. And I wish this show was like this from the first season. And now I'm really hoping they get an 8th season, similar to this level of intrigue and complexity at a Tyler Perry level. So there's still some silliness going on, but we'll get to all that. Anyway, again, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. You can like on the video and comment on the video. You can share the video. Let's get to the cool intro made by Jamani. It's really cool. Let's do it.
Wait, I got to do it now. Wait. This is gonna be funny. Wait. You ready? I got to do it.
This is awesome. This is awesome. This is amazing. I love it.
It was psychological. It was emotional.
Extremely entertaining.
But as always, as we try to say here, as we said, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. And as we talk about this video, please like on the video and comment on the video, and we will get back to you as soon as possible.
All right, I asked myself, what do I want to start? And I want to start with who's trying to kill Eli. All right, so in this episode, episode 7, we got Max asking Sam as he heard the chatter from the Bureau, which I'm assuming is some kind of covert government organization that apparently Max, Sam, and Bobby work for, and probably Priscilla. I'm assuming once we get there. But anyway, there's chatter that someone's asking very detailed questions about Eli, and things like his security detail and his medical history. And Max and Eli come up with the great conclusion that someone's trying to kill Eli. The thing is, they came up with that conclusion in episode 5. So in episode 5, we remember that Max got a telegram in French that after some very nice French dialogue, kudos to Max, he and Sam concluded that someone is trying to kill Eli. And apparently between episode 5 and episode 7, neither one of these men has made any effort to tell Eli or the security that they have, which is Sutton and Cross, I guess 2 new Secret Service agents and characters, that someone is trying to kill Eli. Wait for it, again. Neither in episode 5 or in episode 7 does Max or Sam go, this would be the second time someone tried to kill Eli, because Eli got shot in the chest, and then no one investigated that. Who shot him? Why did they shoot him? None of this is being looked into. You are really getting it done. I'm trying to, cause it's a lot of episodes, Candy. So I'm trying to get through this. Hello, thank you for joining us. Yeah, I'm like, so this second assassination attempt, is this connected to the first assassination attempt? And is it connected to Isaac, who's apparently working for some fake ass Russian, I'm assuming, on Operation Cold Winter? Very Russian. See, I thought we were going to find out that Isaac is working for someone from the Middle East, so therefore he's connected to ANA, the international terrorist organization, which is attacking America. But since this fake ass actor with the fake ass eyeball is somehow European, probably fake ass Russian, I'm assuming this is some Russian stuff. I'm assuming this is some Russian stuff. So maybe we got 2 levels of organizations trying to attack America. We got covert Russian organization, and then we got the terrorists. I don't know. But $1.3 million. I'm assuming that's the money that Isaac is getting paid to give information about whatever's going on in the White House. I'm assuming. I don't know. Again, I haven't watched the rest of the episodes, but now Isaac is getting interesting, right? So I like that. Again, I like this whole undercover thing. Kind of reminds me of Designated Survivor, actually, like the first 2 seasons. You know what I'm saying? So I really like that. Let's get into Jason. So Hunter finally understands that Jason is a murderer. Okay, so he gives his manifesto that he's out here to kill the vermin for his dad. And I feel like that's very important. Like I've been saying for a little bit, like when he kills, especially women, like he's very focused on women, minority women, because at some level he's doing it for his dad. And I think, again, they all represent Victoria, I think. I don't know. But instead of, I don't know, calling the Secret Service to guard Jason or to get him sent somewhere, you know, like they did to Gail, right? He tells Richard, just make sure no one goes into Jason's room. He's not feeling well right now. Like, he's a killer, motherfucker. Like, what? Also, why is Richard at work? So, also, hello, how are you? How are you? And thank everyone for talking to each other. I mean, I appreciate that. All right. So, first, Richard is talking to Hunter, right? And they're expressing their issues about their son. So, again, Hunter's like, keep people away from Jason. Jason got some issues, right? And then Richard's response is, I understand. My son recently died, and I should have saw the signs. Saw the signs of what? Barry was murdered. Barry didn't commit suicide. Like, what? They're talking like Barry, again, committed suicide or something. Like, no, he was killed. So this is not even the same thing. I don't even get that. But let's talk about Sam. Let's talk about this piece of shit right here. So Sam nonchalantly tells Richard that not only did he have his wife kidnapped, but he allowed Jason to hold her hostage, beat her, and probably almost kill her. Because, you know, quote, Jason taught her a lesson far better than the mobsters ever could. What? Like, what? And then Richard does nothing. He does nothing about this. He takes his happy ass to work. Like, he's like, I hope Priscilla doesn't find out. Like, why don't you tell Priscilla, you piece of shit? Like, I was actually thinking that Richard was like, you know what? I need to get Nancy kidnapped. You know what I'm saying? And get her ass whooped. So she starts having sex with, you know, my dad and other random people. I don't even know what's going on. Sam, no, he ain't shit. And did you see his little munchkin ass try to carry Priscilla upstairs? Like, she towers over that actor. So she had to like hunch down to act like he was doing something to help her up the stairs. I was like, just do better casting. Like, I mean, Sam's a decent actor, I guess, but he's not tall enough for Priscilla. Like, you don't cast a tall woman with a short man. It's like watching Kevin Hart trying to act like he's some kind of action star. Like, but at least Kevin Hart knows he's not, so he can make fun of it, right? It just looks silly. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, then let's talk about Nancy, because her dumb ass comes into the living room and just looks stupid. I'm like, why has she got this dumbass look on her face? Like, so did she hear what Sam told Richard? Is that why she's looking stupid? And she wants to act like she didn't hear it? And then Richard, I think he was like, and Sam were like, did she hear us? I mean, we were pretty loud. I heard that Sam is disgusting. Yeah, he a piece of shit this season. Like the writer took it to a new level, like with him. But again, simple ass Nancy should have heard what Sam said and should have. Also, Sam looks completely perplexed that Nancy would ask for a first aid kit. Priscilla is upstairs, got the shit smacked out of her, got waterboarded, and somehow she doesn't want to go to the doctor or nothing. She's going to be all right. So Nancy is playing nurse. I'm surprised Nancy didn't say, hey, Sam, can I go in the kitchen and cook Priscilla something to eat? Because, you know, Nancy knows how to cook. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was going to be a thing, but that wasn't a thing. I'm sure it's going to come later. So, anyway, I need to know that Nancy went upstairs. Hey, how's it going? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Nancy heard Sam and went upstairs and told Priscilla. And now Priscilla is planning her counterattack. Also, remember the mobsters, one of the mobsters that kidnapped Priscilla, brought her to the White House, as I mentioned in our first review, smacked the shit out of her and said, this is for Sam. So she knows that Sam had something to do with her being kidnapped and assaulted, and she's not saying anything, not doing anything. Okay. So again, she makes no effort to go to no. Everyone's telling her you can't go to the cops about Jason because Jason's the first son. He's too powerful. Also, silly ass dialogue. Sam tells Richard that Priscilla got kidnapped by Jason, and his response was, "The first son, motherfucker. Do you know another Jason? Like, of course, the first son." Anyway. So if she can't go after Jason, she can go after Sam. You know what I'm saying? So again, maybe she works for the bureau so she can get those guys to come back and whoop Sam's ass again. Or she can do it herself because she did kick him down the stairs and drag him outside. So she really don't need assistance. So once she gets herself together, she needs to beat up little Sam because I'm really getting mad with him. He a piece of shit. I don't know. Again, I haven't watched the other episodes. I'm hoping some of this stuff gets flushed out as we go along. Anyway, Nancy needs to be useful. Real quick, let's talk about Sharon. So Bitchtopia is in some very nice hotel room. So clearly she's spending Kareem's money. Also, she's made no effort to call what's his name? Dale. She's made no effort to text him, call him to be like, yo, bruh, you need to come back because people want this money and they're gonna kill me if they don't get the money. And I don't know. So so we got Matt Law / Kareem trying to play a crazy guy. He's not selling me on this, right? So I'm real worried about Nemesis. I'm really worried about Nemesis. So I'm hoping when he gets to that show with better writing, he becomes a better actor. That's what I'm praying. All right, so then let's get to Rachel. So Rachel Constant, now Rachel got upgraded. She got a last name. She got a backstory. So apparently she was an intern and worked her way from the previous administration through Hunter's administration. So where she's been these last 6 seasons, apparently she's been there this whole time. And now she's operations manager. So we have to hear her whole full name and her title like 3 or 4 times. So we don't forget who she is. Also, did anyone else think that she wants to suck off Eli? Is that just me? Because she was looking at Eli like, yeah, I need to step up my game because I've been fucking around with Alan. So I was like, where is Alan right now? And then Simone comes down the hallway and she was like, oh no, that's what we're not doing. You know what I'm saying? Rachel's gonna die though, right? We can agree on this because Jason's about to rack up another kill because he was lurking around the corner like number 6. I was like, Jason is off the chain. Like I love this storyline. Like he is fucking crazy. He's like he's unstoppable. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, then Rachel found Trent's body in her closet or some closet, office closet. So is that why he kills her? He's going to kill her. I just feel so I guess they're trying to lift her up so she means something when Jason chokes her out. And this whole episode, I was like, where is Trent's body? It's going to pop up some random place. So Jason's just dragging dead bodies around the White House and no one sees any of this. You know, it's just crazy. So maybe he's like Psycho. He's like Psycho. And the White House is Norman Bates Hotel, something like that. David, yes, that's how she's acting. Very thirsty. Yo, just needing it. Just needing it, girl. I don't know why we doing this. You know what I'm saying? But and then again, Alan just randomly shows back up to work. Like somehow he's not fired for some reason. You know what I'm saying? What is his new job? Is he gonna see the fact that Rachel is trying to give it to Eli or whoever she thinks can get her from point A to point B? I would love to see her flirt with Donald, and then Kyle takes her out because he's like, no, baby, my man is spoken for. I would say. Rachel she got a whole bunch of dialogue, so that was kind of cool. She's helping out the war planners in the basement. I'm assuming none of them said anything. You know what I'm saying? They're just nodding. So she's IT support or something. So we'll see how that Jason doesn't need a reason to kill. He doesn't, but they're giving him purpose, right? So I like the fact that they're giving him a motivation. So he's it's more believable. You know what I'm saying? When you're this type of serial killer, you gotta have a reason. You know what I'm saying? And so they're trying to get into his psyche. So I think it's interesting that they're bothering to give him more substance. You know, just so anyway, we'll see how long Rachel lasts. Again, I'm sure some of you have already finished the episode, so don't tell me if she does get killed. Hunter. So Hunter, I think Jason just needs a friend. Alan let him down. Well, he has Sam. Sam helped him when he was on the run. And again, it would be awesome if you find out that like Sam actually somewhat requested that Jason hurt Priscilla to teach her a lesson. You know what I'm saying? That would be kind of interesting. I don't know. We see where that goes. Hunter. So Hunter being very presidential. He has two generals offering courses of action, how to respond to ANA. I'm assuming now he knows for sure ANA is responsible for these phased attacks, on U.S. soil and embassies, around the world. Also, they notice they make no effort to let you know what geographical location that they're in. The Middle East is a region. You know what I'm saying? They're not doing Iran or Syria or Afghanistan or Iraq. Like, they're just like the Middle East. They did that in 24. I remember there was a season of 24 that America was going to be attacked from the Middle East, and they didn't want to identify a specific country for some reason. But I'm like, come on, Tyler, just give a country so we can narrow this damn thing down. But anyway, so General Moss is suggesting a ground attack because it needs something surgical. General Cunningham is suggesting not a ground attack. So airstrikes, I guess. Yes, airstrikes, but they're about like that would kill a whole bunch. I love it when Hunter finally got the name right. No, he thought he could pronounce it. So I don't know if that's the actual actor having problems with the name or they wanted to put that into the character. Also, the names are completely ridiculous. Like, I don't like these people just need to open a book and just look at real names. It's so, but that was hilarious. Also, you notice how Donald and the general were like, sir, ANA has been in your threat briefings 4 months. Every day, 4 months. Every day, 4 months. Can you get the name right? And he's like, all right, let me try. Let me try. And he's not even on cocaine or anything. I love that. I love that scene right there. But I like that. So I don't know if I said this yesterday, but I'm gonna say it today. If I did, forgive me. General Cunningham. Did I address General Cunningham and why there's no such thing as a 5-star general? And but actually he's a 3-star general, is what you see on his shoulders. But somehow they're calling him a 5-star general. And if you're gonna make him a 5-star general, put 5 stars on his shoulders, so he's an actual 5-star, which is not a thing, just for the record, once again. And also he's arguing with his 4-star boss. So anyway, as I said yesterday, if airstrikes is going to kill too many people, ground invasion, we're doing this right now in Iraq. Like, I am impressed. I'm impressed with this one writer who's looking at TV at some point and going, what does America do? We do airstrikes because it's less commitment to a conflict. Ground forces means we have to hold it, means casualties, means we're going to be there for a while. And I like the fact that they're doing this kind of back and forth. What does it mean? What does it mean? Anyway, as I said, someone should come up with a third option. Maybe that Latino Air Force general that just disappeared for some reason. He should come in and be like Delta Force. Special Operations Command can do a surgical specific operation against the leader of ANA without putting a lot of ground boots on the ground and get it done. You know what I'm saying? So again, but I do like the whole military planning aspect of that particular thing. So let's talk about Hose. So apparently Alonzo comes in with a iPad sent by Dilba, so Hunter can pick which woman will be his reward for being a president. which he's being a president just fine. I'm really disappointed that they keep on doing this. Like, I thought we were trying to mature Hunter Franklin as a character, that he can stand on his own, be the right guy, be the president, and he doesn't need cocaine or whores. But again, Dilva, first episode, was like, I need the best women, the darkest porn, the weakest drugs. What happened to the porn? So she's implementing the women and she's implementing the drugs. Who's the porn for? Is that for Hunter, or is that for Jason? It's actually for Hunter. It has to be for Hunter. But that's what I thought was going to be on the iPad, because it's electronic, right? So I thought, hey, Hunter, now that you've done presidential stuff, now you can watch this tailor-made porn we found for you. That's what I thought. And instead, it's a Rolodex of women. You know, it's going to be a big booty black woman. Like, he's very, very specific in his taste. So I haven't seen it. I'm assuming she's going to pop up some point. But looking forward to it. So yesterday, I didn't put it in your message box. Season 6, episode 22, when the same two FBI agents were behind Bobby and are also in Ruthless. I did see the comment though. I think you posted it on the video. I didn't get a chance to get into it, but I'm gonna check it out. But thank you very much for I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. But I'm gonna go back and watch the episode. I submit, yes, characters cross shows, but they are not connected. They're just not connected. Like, it doesn't even make sense how, if they were connected, like how things are going on. Because anyway, they're not connected. Like, they just share characters in many cases. But it's still very interesting shows. What we got? We got Lily and Bobby. So after Lily gives up the draws to Bobby, Bobby says that his penis is for the government. Like, he don't do it because he wants to. He didn't want to have sex with Simone and Victoria and Priscilla. He had to do it. That's what the Bureau hired him to do. His penis is for the government. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what are we doing? Like, why is this happening right now? You know what I'm saying? I actually thought this was going to be a sweet moment. And she's like, it's okay. I'm like so many women who fall for the dick and know I shouldn't. And it's all my fault. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. I mean, I think both genders do. I think both genders can be, susceptible to sex and to love. But I was like, didn't Eli say he was having sex with Victoria for the country to get information? Also, then we go to Dilva, who was trying to recruit Bobby, but he's already recruited. So I don't get that. Also, did I ever say Isaac's a double agent? Like, Isaac is a legit double agent. Okay. When Bobby says he's a double agent, that doesn't even make any sense. Like, who's the double? Like, you're also Bobby claims that the other women were for the job, but Lily is for his heart. Like, he's doing it because he wants to. That's actually not true. He's doing it because Dilva tasked him to do it, because somehow Lily is so important that she needs a lover / bodyguard. Okay. So somehow he forgets to mention that to Lily. Also, he sacrificed his life to save Lily, and then she turned on him, and then he got mad. Remember, like, how many seasons ago that he and Max spent like at least 5 episodes laying in the ground like this, just looking at Donald's house, just trying to get to Lily, just sitting there, getting their clothes dirty. Also, remember that Bobby and Max share a 1-bedroom hotel room? Remember that? And like, they haven't just gone home. Also, you remember that Max has a son that he just don't mention or go see? Like, I remember these things. I remember these kids, but Tyler Perry says, fuck them kids. Not me. Not me. Anyway, Lily was a job. She was a job. In fact, that's right. That's how Donald hired Bobby to seduce Lily in season 1. Like, she was the first job. That's right. And then all of a sudden they fell in love or some shit. And then somehow he became some kind of CIA agent from the office in Moscow or some silly shit. And then he became a legit Secret Service agent, and now he's back to be that's right, at the airport. That's right. They had sex on the baby changing table. I remember that. I remember that. I thought Max has a son. He has a son and an ex-wife. That's what it was. He has a son and an ex-wife. And then Kyle threatened his son, who you never saw, just for the record. But and then that's when Max was like, I'm gonna kill Kyle. But he has a son. He had a girlfriend for a few episodes who worked with some kind of ex-general trying to take down Hunter, and the general just walked off, and the girlfriend left him a note that says, I'm not coming back, or some silly shit. And anyway, Bobby is waiting Lily for his heart. Is wanting Lily for his heart. No, he does care for her. I'm not saying he doesn't care for her. I'm saying the reason why he's there now, apparently, is because of Dilva. Because he was done with Lily for a while. And then Dilva was like, I need you to put that penis back into work. And he said, got it. You know what I'm saying? Lily was a job at first, but he fell in love. Keep watching. I'm not saying he doesn't love her. I've been watching the series. I mean, I know, again, as I said, he had Max out there risking their lives and their clothes to go save Lily. And then Lily turned on him. No. How about you remember the guy that Lily would visit every so often, that they didn't talk, they didn't text, they didn't email, but somehow they randomly just had meetings in Virginia or some shit. Like, what happened to that storyline? Just never saw that dude. Bobby had to get rid of her because she chose Donald. Yeah, and the money in the house over him. Yeah, that's right. Because he finally made it into the house and he was gonna take her out, but no. If I remember, the story was Lily sent Bobby away because Donald said he would kill Bobby if she ran off with him. It was something like that. Like they do care for each other, but they both had reasons why they couldn't be together at the time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, if she finds out that the reason he showed up with a truck full of guns, and I'm like, where's the truck and where are the guns? That's because of Dilva. Dilva told him to go in there and keep her safe. And I think she hears that, she won't feel that she's such a precious love to him. Even though, again, I know he cares for her. I'm just saying, it just seemed kind of weird with that. Is anybody else just think it's silly that Dilva, the top agent who's running the White House, is working out of the kitchen? Right. And then, oh, by the way, they got these random ass signs of like some kind of political analysis of how, I'm assuming, how America sees Victoria and Hunter, and how they're rating with the people. I'm like, what are we doing? Like, that looks like they're running for a second term. Like, the room that they're in would make sense if Hunter was at the end of his first term, preparing to run for his second term, and Dilva is coming in to manage his campaign, aka Olivia Pope. You know what I'm saying? Like, that room would make sense. But right now, they're trying to keep Hunter on track. They're trying to help stop America from being under attack. So those posters are stupid. I don't know why they're still in the kitchen. I just don't understand why that shit's happening. But anyway, she's moving around. Let's see. No Jimmy this episode. Felt kind of, I like him. Maybe Alan will go home and do that. I hope somebody finds that dead body that he got rid of so he can get arrested. What happened to the APB that was put out for Richard? Because when Richard was in the car talking to Nancy, you heard it in the background that someone put out an APB for Richard. He was a suspect in the killing of that woman that he had sex with, the sex worker that he had sex with, but for free. So that just hasn't come back, at least not of episode 7. Again, many episodes ahead of us. I haven't seen Hunter's third address to the nation, and I know he's going to do it. He's going to say the exact same thing he said the last 2 times, because that's just how the writing works in this show. But I don't know. Maybe that's episode 8. I don't know. So I'll do episode 8 tomorrow. What else am I thinking? Jason probably going to kill some more. Eli. Oh, Eli and Simone again. We're business partners. I can't be with you. Yeah, the APB. That's right. They did an APB. I know it wasn't crazy. I heard it. In the background, and like that didn't go anywhere. So I can understand Eli being like, I can't be with you, like that, Simone. You cheated on me in the White House. I walked in on you with Bobby up in you. Like, I can't just let that slide. You know what I'm saying? So it's weird that Simone is just like, get over it. Like, I don't understand how she thinks that's gonna happen. But he was sleeping with Victoria. Obviously, they're both wrong. And go find your kids. Anyway, the Bureau. I want to know more about the Bureau. Like, it's not a real organization, but like, who runs it? Hunter walked in on Eli and Victoria. That's right. He was under the cover. I remember that. Oh, that shit was hilarious. That was just as stupid as the cop coming into Alan's apartment and not smelling or seeing the dead body in front of that two-chair love seat. Like, what? Like, how is that possible? Like, her face was sticking out. Like, we could easily see it. Tyler Perry, bro. Like, he will do anything. Anyway, so I need to find out again that Dilva runs the Bureau or something. She's connected somehow. That she knows about Isaac and Operation Cold Winter. And she's gonna bring it together. They've given a lot of names to a lot of these, a lot of her people, and I respect them for trying to flush these people out like real characters. I don't have the brain space to care about these characters. But we still don't know what's going on with the Lexus that has in episode 7. Again, I'm sure they addressed it in other episodes if you've watched. So we don't have an update on the car and the money in the car. Again, Kareem is going after Sharon, but he has to know that Sharon doesn't have the money. He needs to be looking for the car. So where's his cousin? So I'm assuming where's his cousin? He and his cousin need to be finding the chop shop in the area that has that car so they can get that money, because they are being chased by Kilo and Snitch, something like that. The two guys looking for who they need to give the money to. So maybe that's going to come to a head. But anyway, that's all I can think of right now. I hope Priscilla again. Dilva is pointless. Mallory has more pull in the last season. I hear you. I feel like they're the same character. And everything Dilva is doing this season, Mallory would have did, but the actress had to get back to Beauty and Black. But again, Dilva at least has an actual entourage of people, like, which is realistic, like kind of like Olivia Pope and crew. Mallory was by herself. You know what I'm saying? So that really wasn't that realistic. I wouldn't say Mallory had more pull. I mean, Dill was doing everything that Olivia would have done or Mallory would have done. Mallory's a far better actress. I know her real name is not Mallory, but I'm gonna call her Mallory. She's a far better actress. Like, I believed it. Like, even though she was a little bit over the top, she's not as bad as Dilva. Dilva gets on my nerves. Like, she's like a cartoon character at this point. Like, I hate to hear her talk. And that could be just me. Okay, hello. They've always had the worst Secret Service on this show. They can never find Jackal Jason. Find Jackal Jason. It's okay. Thank you for that. It's again season 6. Jason led Isaac and Hunter's people through the tunnels a few times. Okay, but now no one can understand the tunnels or where they are. Then Kyle says the tunnels are dark and scary and all this other stuff, which means where the tunnels are, but somehow he can't find them. Jason is screaming so loud in the walls, in the tunnels, that you can hear it in the Oval Office? The fuck? And they still can't find him. He just magically pops up into his room, and the Secret Service agents were like, you were in there? And they're like, he was like, yeah, I was in the bathroom. And Kyle's like, yeah, that makes sense. Kyle took like 15 pictures, random ass pictures of his room, but they want us to believe he made no effort to check the bathroom. What? Just stupid. Also, they actually still have earpieces now, though. You know how many times Stacey and I made fun of the fact that they had nothing up here, but they'd be like, hello, sir, I can't hear you. I'm like, you're not talking into anything. Like, they actually got earpieces, so I do like that. Lilo is from Ruthless. Yeah, the senator's son. That's right. Maybe that is it. He's a better actor. Who's he? That's going. Oh, she's a better actor. She's a better character. So you talking about Mallory? Is this a better character? No, he actually appeared at the press conference when no one seen him walking out the stairs. And it took them a day. It took them the next day to go, oh, hey, did you know your son just popped out of nowhere, did a press conference by himself, and then just walked out? Did y'all didn't get that in the briefing? I'm like, how the fuck is that happening? I'm telling you, he is Norman Bates, and this is the Bates Motel, and he just runs this place. Like, it is crazy. I am truly waiting for him to be dressed up in Veronica's clothes. That's what I'm waiting for, so we can fully understand. Wow, I watched all 22 episodes of the show, and it does kind of get better. That's relative. All right. So, but thank you for sticking with me. Then I couldn't commit that much time. I just no. But I'm gonna work through it every day. I'm gonna come here because you guys are here with me, and I appreciate all of you for hanging out. And anyway, so that is it for tonight. I will be back tomorrow with episode 8. And again, on the weekend, I got to do this episode by episode. There's so many things happening. I really, it's doing them a disservice to kind of stack the episodes together. So I may do 1 or 2 videos on Saturday, like early in the morning. And just, so I may do like 2 or 3 episodes, at least 2 Saturday and Sunday, at least 2 each day. Just so I can get through them. And I'll work through them as fast as I can. All the Queen's Men, I hope they drop the whole season like they did the Oval. What else we got? A great chat. Yes. Thank you. No, thank truly. I hope you guys have a great evening. Hope you have some good dinner, get some good sleep. And I'll see you tomorrow. And again, leave some permanent comments on the video. Please like the video. I like to get like 100 views per video. That's like, that helped me know that things are moving forward in progress and everything. So tell your friends if you think this is a good conversation, have them join the chat. As I said, if anyone's interested in actually getting on camera with me, and talking about the Oval or any other Tyler Perry show, let me know. Maybe we can do that. Let's talk about it. And again, have a great evening. I will see you tomorrow.
I will say thank you guys very much for hanging out with us. I see people watching us in the chat.
I enjoyed the view very much. I don't know what the fuck I was watching.
Rewatch this when we're done. Rewatch this. You'll see what we're talking about. You're gonna be like, oh shit,
hilarious, absolutely hilarious.
You want to go there?
Oh shit.
Stacey, do your thing. Fuck that shit.
Anyway, please like and share and comment on the video and all that kinds of stuff. As they say, we're just gonna end this broadcast and say bye.